Okay, and we are back with some more Enfield. Gonna finish up, I assume. This is basically the tail end of 1.1, so I'm expecting this one to be pretty short for the main story, because I didn't really leave off at a good place last time, but I didn't really want to go. I wasn't sure how much longer it'd take, and I didn't really want to go. I was already at 3 hours, so we're trying to flesh out the rest of the Ranyi's loyalists after defeating him. Spoiler alert! After defeating him in a boss fight.
Oh dear, what should I do? What should I do?
I'm going to ignore you for now. I'm sorry. I did get a Can I go this way? No. I did get a cuprium, some cuprium mining rigs going. Stockator disciplined by Mifu. Let's just see what he has to say. Is this the one who's buried? No, I don't know. He's somewhere. You again? How do you find us? Where's Mifu? She scares you that much, huh? You scare me way more. Even Ron couldn't take you down. Did younger dame send you to deal with me? As if she'd ever have the heart to touch you guys. But you're still hiding intel about the Landbreakers. That's a different story. I already told Mifu everything I know. If I really knew where they were, I'd have gone after them myself. Why would I stick around here living in fear? How dare you betray Tong Tong and collude with the LBs? You brought this on yourselves. What a shame. If Tong Tong hadn't stayed silent, we would have dealt with the Jingbo stockade ourselves. And with those Landbreakers still hiding out somewhere, it's a disaster waiting to happen. Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, I got my cuprium mining rig set up, and then I didn't do anything about the actual factory portion. I looked at the factory lines, and it's like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. Processing cuprium makes sewage. Processing the sewage makes other thing. 2 other things. And processing one of them makes more sewage or something. Alright. I'll figure that out. Because I don't think I'm going to need Sheer Knight components anymore. Well, not for like gear or whatever. No, I need Sheer Knight, not Sheer Knight components. And the yeah, I can leave my forge. I have to leave my Forge of the Sky stuff up, obviously, but I can take down the part that makes the actual components for making gear. We're done yet. It's time to go. Yep. Alright, let's go. Let's see how long a while actually is. Oh man, it is warm. It's only spring. Hey, tranquil music.
There's a thick fog between me and my big bro too. Kept secrets and never told me anything. I was being nice, so I never asked. Dark mask. Once the fog lifts, light it. Whatever. I'm still his baby sis. I gotta live with it.
I don't. If blighted is their term for fricate, I don't remember what the terms in what they said in OG Arknights. So now sailing out here out in the open. I mean, it's kind of foggy. Ah. I almost just push you into the water. I can't. Okay.
Trail's pretty rough. Stay close. Don't fall off.
I'm the one who's leading you. What do you mean?
You can hold my hand.
No thanks.
Better watch out then. If one trips, both of us fall.
Don't jinx it. The fog is lifting. We've arrived.
Where is this? We have to go through some foggy cave first to get here, or I don't know.
closing the gates! I've charged right in!
Can you make it? Okay. Guess that's that. Alright, well, I'm stuck here. I'm going to spray some water on a windwheel thing. Yep. Hey, where's my grapple?
Stop right there! They got some serious bruises here!
Chief, don't forget about me.
Look around! There must be a trail!
I found it.
Great! Heading over right now! I knew it! My people is cautious type. These secret base will have quite a few skin routes. I'll pull the switch for you! Alrighty, come on in!
Seems a bit, yelling is a bit, excessive from that point.
This place is so big, and so close to home. Why didn't I notice it before? What kind of chief am I?
Oh, is this the part where she says maybe I'm not cut out to be chief? Ronnie's diary. I never expected Tung Tung to bring those people into the stockade directly. I knew from our first meeting at Jinryu Valley, they're Enfielders that Artist here mentioned. I'm grateful that they helped the stockade, but we're not the same. I fear that Enfield will get in the way of my plan. Alright, so he has been planning this for a long time. There are explosives everywhere. They only reveal the deep-seated hatred that the Jingbo stockaders have against Wuling. Uncle Shang's letter to Ronyi. Son, working with the LBs is like frolicking with the beast. If you want vengeance against Wuling, we should rely on our own strength to make it a fight to remember. Please heed this old man's words. Chase those pie faces out of our stockade. Quickly, we still have time to plan and prepare. Ronyi's letter to Uncle Shang. Uncle Shang, I know very well that Artist here has his own plans. I also know what would happen if the breakers are allowed into our stockade, but I do not regret my decision, and neither should you. Blood for blood, the Wuling shall taste every bit of our immense suffering. Notes, sweat from tears. My boy, my poor boy, you left us amongst the living, an entire stockade filled with nothing but rage and hate. The blight take me, if this is what you want, then this old man shall fight till his final breath.
Wait, these people gotta stay slow.
Those who want to join, stand with us. There's no future hiding in this place.
I dare you! No true stockader will ever join the blighted scum! We're an honorable lot!
Blighted scum. Don't forget, Ronyi himself invited us here. Ronyi himself had to come to us for vengeance. Do his minions think they're any better?
Did I miss some lore? I feel like I saw something about what exactly the Landbreakers are or what their situation is, but I actually can't remember, because I still feel like they're very much just one-dimensional. Like, just stereotypical bandits.
Why you?
Oh, it's dirt, sir. Oh, I didn't notice cast.
Big bro stand. Uncle Sean's no match for Wuling eyes.
I don't give a damn. I'll join anyone who helped me make Wuling bleed.
You spineless jerks.
What should we do, Razor? They just walked away with another bunch of our people.
Uncle Shang and I disagreed with Big Bro when he wanted to meet them. The stockade don't need no blighted outsiders. Our biz with Wuling is personal.
To hell with these breakers! Dark Mask, did you know? The thing I hate most about my bro is that he tore our stockade apart, our home, and he did that because of hate.
Ow.
And then he told me to take his horn to Wuling and beg Drone Fengyi to take me in.
Wait, what? What? Seriously? That's what he was saying before he died? What? Okay.
Did he think I'm drunk? That had been our stockade, our home, and our fam? Did he believe that being a chief is just a fun little game to me? He's freaking wrong. I'll fix everything he broke. I'll bring every lost piece back together.
And they cannot hear you, even though you're almost yelling. Hi.
How the hell did you slip into our place?
Thought you wanted to repay our kindness for sparing you. That's why you let us here, right?
You might as well forget about leaving. I'll let Uncle Shung know. He'll set up a proper feast for you.
Damn it! He wouldn't dip her into the pace.
Where's my fancy tech stuff?
What's
Why don't I
the
just
rush,
follow?
younger dame? Come on, let our weapons do the talking.
You asked for it.
Riding the time. Was it my turn? Oh, I mean,
Face your
Oh, does she just dive into the ground? Kind of. Yeah. Yeah, there's no water element. It's ice.
the only raft. We gotta look for another way.
I don't know what this gauge is.
Layers with layers. Big Bro probably designed this place himself. So many gates. So secretive. Just like him. The way down is blocked. We must figure out a way to head up. There's an elevator on the other side. Send me over first. Nope, can't go up. Elevator has no juice.
What was this? That was okay. Oh, I am supposed to go over there, but what is this room? Ah, toasty. Okay, nothing here. Yep. Whoops.
Damn you. And your vengeance is how you cared about. Dark Mask. Ivan Kushon hates the Breakers too. We might get a chance to talk with him.
Okay, and... Oh, okay.
On the double! Before the feast grows cold!
Pretty reveals a stubborn stone. Okay, that's the name of the mission. Okay. Random landbreaker mask.
Big Bro actually has another crib. This explains why he hardly kept anything at his stockade.
This is Ronnie's room.
Yeah, it's a smile. A stubborn and forward-headed sting of this. Dark Mask, can you wait for a bit?
Okay. Wait for what?
I want to take a closer look.
Oh.
See what he kept at this place. tight-lipped people got a lot of stuff in their chest. But no one can hold everything in. Some secrets are bound to spill.
An entire wall covered in stockader masks. For reasons unknown, a few landbreaker masks made their way onto the wall. Well-hidden instructions. Sacrifice must be made to achieve vengeance. We're determined to see this through. Retreat is no longer necessary. Do not make things difficult for fellow femme who don't want to be part of this. Just round them up and throw them in the cages. Don't let them fight the breakers and hurt themselves. Ronnie's will. Most of the contents have been crossed out, but a few words remain legible. If I are no longer around, Supreme Chief Tong Tong shall have sole discretion regarding all the stockade-related affairs. Okay. Big Bro, you're right. During the past 10 years, many of the stockade fam could hardly remember. Maybe I should say they chose to forget the debt of blood. We cannot forget. We must not forget. Don't worry. You kept your plan well hidden from the Supreme Chief. She knows nothing about it. Yeah, okay, so yeah, he really has been planning this all along. It wasn't that he was preparing to let it go and then something came up and he decided to try again or something. I don't know. Rani's diary. I know very well that once the decision is made, there won't be many days left for me. But what about Tong Tong? What will happen to her if the stockade splinters? Will she stay? It's been years, but plenty of people secretly refuse to accept her as their chief. Can she handle them? Can she leave the stockade? But where would she go on her own? Will any of the fam follow her? What should I do?
Dark Mask! Need some help here! This crate is locked!
I'll read this first. Oh, excuse me. Bloodstained copy of an official investigation report by Wuling. The personnel of the Wuling science station failed in their attempt to contain the expansion of the Very Large Rift. The Tianshi took many casualties. Large areas nearby are now afflicted by the Blight Tide. A temporary shortage of supplies has been reported. While rebuilding the science station, residents of Qingbo Stockade who are desperate for survival attempted to raid reconstruction supplies. Our forces were directly attacked during a rainy night of very poor visibility. In a state of panic, the Tianshi accidentally unleashed the Thunder Arts and inflicted casualties upon the stockade residents. Key leaders of the stockade have been identified among those killed. After the incident, we made many forays to mend our relationship with the stockade, but achieved little. A special channel is our only way to supply the stockade with resources. Someone has circled many parts of this document with blood. The document is also furnished with a handwritten comment. Blood can only be paid in blood. Unleashed the Thunder Arts. So who else can use lightning arts, thunder arts, aside from ZHUANG FANGYI? Leifa or something. Open the crate. Ah, white text on black background. Welcome back. Playverse. I don't know. Attention apparatus? Chief, why is this here?
Oh, my dad probably picked it up from Tianshi. We were fighting Wulingers almost every day. Got ourselves a load of loot.
Doesn't look like a work of HAS. This isn't a Tianshi apparatus of Wuling.
Did it come from somewhere else? But my Oma never left this region.
What if it came from Terra? Somehow made its way all the way here and managed to stay the 150 years.
What do you mean? Is this actually
Or he made it? I don't know.
his? Impossible! My dad is a Tianshi? No
Oh.
way! That's enough, Dark Mask. I know what you're gonna say. I'm not stupid. Sure, our stockade got a super complex, rough, angry, and crazy relationship with Wuling. It's a real big mess and no one could really figure out. But I also know that we share the same lingo and traditions. Maybe we were all a part of a bigger fam before. I kept thinking about it, but I don't think I'm wise enough to figure it out.
I mean, the trailer said, after the collapse of the Ethergate, they Frick, what exactly does the trailer say? Something about after the collapse of the Ether Gate, people came to Qingbo and then they built a home, and then HAS and whatever established ruling city later, right? But they're all still descended from Yan.
I got only one question in mind. If we were part of a bigger fam, what was our Supreme Chief doing back then? How could the Chief let your fam split in two? That's definitely not the type of chief I want to be. Never.
Alright. Heh. Oh, okay.
They're waiting for us.
Interesting.
A bet. I guess there's no dodging this big fight.
Okay, I don't think in OG Arknights they've seen any livery like this yet. Hey yo! Budget Atlantis. This person has a small version of Ulpianus's weapon. Livery Abyssal Hunter Atlantis. Alright, fine. That's Uncle Shang.
Uncle Shang.
Yep.
That little son is here.
Of course she is. The girl's no coward. FANGYI raised her himself.
It's been quite a while, Uncle Shang. I hope you're doing alright.
Thank you, younger dame. I'm getting old and doing worse.
Then let's return to the stockade, Uncle Shang. My brother might be gone, but I'm still around. We found a bomb. Disarmed it. I also smashed the things outside.
She gonna bring up just how they both dislike the Landbreakers?
Will you steal them?
Of course. I knew you since you were a baby. But you didn't stand
Nope,
with
guess
your
not.
fam. You took their side and stood against us. You murdered FANGYI. And now you've come to end me too. Couldn't ask for more.
I'm here to help everyone and Tong Tong.
You don't get to speak about the stockade.
Dark Mask is the stockader, cause your chief says so. He was the selfish one. He dragged the stockade into his war of vengeance. He said I betrayed my bro, but did he do the stockade's justice? Or the fam? Or me?
Then why are you here, younger dame?
I just want to try. Bring things back to the way they were.
Ha! Flattery! Why did FANGYI ever name you the stockade chief? Foolish girl, you make me laugh. Haven't you figured it out yet? There's no going back now, younger dame.
Yeah, saying Uncle Shang feels that. Oh, frick.
Come on, fam! Time to avenge Big Bro!
Frick.
Careful! Some of them are hiding up there!
Okay, fine.
Finish!
Yeah, Uncle Shang like claims that we're here to kill him, but frick, he's in control. I don't know. Dive attack? I don't know. Says we're here to kill him, but no, we weren't here to. Really, you're the one here to kill me, or Tong Tong. Here to try and rift the mend, but you're the ones dead set on revenge, so.
More of them!
versus baby. I've endured all sorts of forms and weights. Bring it on! Who's back? Got you in sight!
No.
Who's still hating on the team? Join the party! Who's faster? Riding the tide! This one's cut!
I don't know what she's saying. Ding-a-dong.
No second chance.
Who's faster?
What about mentioning landbreakers or something?
My boy taught you well. Get it over with, younger dame. Just send me off.
You think we wanted this?
Maybe I'll catch up with
Bro,
my boy on
he's...
the path to the afterlife.
Like, I guess, like... Tong Tong might be a little bit naive in how she's wanting to unite everyone here, but it's like... There isn't a problem with the ideals, it's just that realistically speaking it's kind of naive. But like, I feel like he's speaking as if we wanted Ranyi to die. No, we just wanted to stop him. And in the end, he decided that he himself should die.
I'm not here to do that, Uncle Sean. My brother gave me his horn before he passed away. He wanted me to bring it to Wuling and find a way to make a living.
My younger dame, are those really Ranyi's final words?
Yeah. He was like that at the beginning. He always treated me as a kid. Maybe everyone thinks I'm a troll cat being a chief.
Yep, okay,
but I'm
moment
not
from the
quitting
trailer.
this easily. I got no use for this horn. And seeing it makes me miss him. I know you and your people really look up to him, Uncle Sean. So his horn, you can have it. Uncle Sean?
I won't take this horn. Have it back. Blasted shit. We were all ready for war, but he became the first to throw in the towel. Turned us all into laughing stocks. Pathetic. This is so pathetic.
Still haven't mentioned the landbreakers yet.
Just come back to us, Uncle Sean.
Give up. And let the waters flow their own courses. Yet Qingbo and Muling are trapped in feuds, both old and new. One must fall for this to end.
But our greatest enemy is not in Wuling. They're riding our stockade.
Is she finally gonna mention the landbreakers?
Sean, we must work together and run those breakers out of our home. Every last one of them.
Wise words. But I wonder if our younger dame considered this. We might revolt again once the breakers are gone.
I'm not worried about that.
Childish talk.
It is childish talk, but I keep my words. And if anyone tries to be a clown, they're in for beating. If one beating won't work, I'll give him another. plenty of time. I can do this all day till you're convinced.
Okay.
As long as I'm here, and as long as I'm your chief, no one's breaking my stockade.
He's moved. He's been moved.
If it's about the landbreakers in our stockade, I'll follow your orders. But once that's done, I hope you remember the words you said today, no matter what happens.
All right.
No matter what happens, this settles our biz for now.
Just take
Let's go.
take it one problem at a time, I guess.
Can you step it and help me with something?
What do you need help with?
Sure. What is it?
I want to bury my brother's horn near the ancestral spring. Could you keep me company while I do that?
All right.
Of course.
I can't tell if these water wheels are supposed to be rotating this way or the other way, because I feel like can't tell if they're closer to halfway in or halfway out, or more than halfway in or out.
You were the second in command of our stockade. Yet you broke our fam apart. If we stuck the rules,
Da-dum.
you don't deserve to rest next to the ancestral spring. But I bend the rules and secretly buried it here. Only 'cause I'm your baby sis. Take it as payment for being concerned about my future. Even your final moments. You let a lot of people down,
Except? Wait, what?
except me.
Huh?
And
Except
that's
or
why I still
especially?
call you
Oh.
my brother.
How do you not let her? What do you mean he didn't let her down? Question mark?
Big bro, I don't hate you anymore. But I won't miss you either.
Oh boy. Spiritual after image. It's a little cliche. Also, how'd she move down here? Yeah. Just her imagination or something. Am I supposed to have seen that?
Yes.
Okay.
So did you hear what he said?
Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna make something up. Said take care. I don't know. What? Oh, this is the moment. Like, oh, okay.
Chief, it's all right. Just
I'm her therapist now.
let it all out.
I want the days to study for that. Hurry and not fall here again.
I don't think we've mastered weather control yet. Oh, hello. I'm back in Wellington. Dark Mask. Boop boop. You there? Hey, what's up, Chief? I'm Wuling. Got time? Let's meet. Wuling? Why? Looking for fun? Or are you in Wuling? Huh. Official biz. Me my fancy Avenue? Arvenue? Be there. Several days later.
Fancy Arvenue. I guess she's
Oh.
from the type Fengxing Avenue.
Bean. Oh, it's the kid again.
Hey, kiddo! See these super ruins? I'll trade them for the balloon.
Huh?
Ugh, no way. The ruins are super buggly. Cause you got no idea what it can do.
Oh no, oh no, oh wait.
Really expensive.
Is she scamming people now? Oh no, oh wait, hold on.
Ugh. Mama warned me about nice strangers, thieves and cheats. Your mama is wrong. I'm the chief symbol, a true hero.
Alright, stop that.
I'm not that bad. And why does Dark Mask?
I'm
have
right
to
here,
wear
girl.
We're wearing that mean-looking mask.
Cause my turf kiddo.
When did you arrive?
While you're being a nice, while you're trying to steal that kid's balloon.
Be my underling. How could you just stand by and watch?
LML, of course, Chief, at your service, Chief. You buy a chubby long balloon for a tongue tongue. Ah, she's still a kid. So is Chen,
So,
chubby long.
Dark Mask, I already got my eyes on his cute chubby thing. Always wanted to steal one for myself whenever I was in a city.
So why are you swaggering about in Wuling City?
I didn't sneak here. I actually got an invite from the Met Woman.
Mishu invited you in?
Yes, she did. Met Woman got some really important things for me. I rushed here. And
Alright, fine. You want me to buy you lunch? Fine. Fine. Let's grab something to eat.
Mifu told me everything's on her tap. Let's grab a real feast and bankrupt that angry pink bot. But this is also my very first time not sneaking around.
Oh, the
this
panda's
city.
gonna be like, oh, it's you.
This doesn't feel right at all. Yummy, yummy, eat my soul. Rumply, dumpling, my tummy, roar.
Okay.
I think I've been here.
Yeah, you just crashed in there and ran into the pan.
Wait! No, not this place!
Edmund! Oh, and you brought guests again. Hey, I think I saw this girl before. Ah, she's the one who mistook me for someone else.
Mistook you for me.
No! It's not me! I was never here! Never!
It was you. You also mentioned the dark mask too. Now I know you were talking about the Ant-Man.
Oh, got him, GG's. You confused the pen for me?
It's all because you're always dressing black. Once we get back, I'll paint you mask right.
I mean, I think this mask is stupid too, but I think
Let's
red would
not
look even
keep her
worse.
waiting. Come on in. I will serve you in an instant.
Delish.
It looks a bit too spicy for me. A bit. Let's get the spicy pot if you like the heat.
Perfect. Mifu is a spice, but I'm a super spice chief.
I have a bad feeling about this one. I have a bad feeling about this one. Okay, never mind. Okay, maybe it's a bit too much. Why'd you just huff it all down like that then? You should slow down a little, Chief. Everyone's watching, you know, making such a commotion. Okay. Oh, it depends. Don't your glasses fog up?
I got to my nose as well. Hey, boss! Give me some sweet rice cakes.
All right. Coming right up.
Let me see. A chubby lone blue and sweet rice cakes? At least I get something out of this visit.
Thanks, Panda. What center? Chief, you heard me some Uling?
Yeah, I took care of Uncle Sean's biz. Did some yelling and some beating. She finally got some time for herself. Time to actually talk with some Woolingers. Alright, let's go and meet the one they call
Oh.
Draw.
Okay. Okay. I mean, sure, get the leaders of the two areas to try and get into peace talks or whatever. You called me because you're nervous, right? She scares you, right? That's why you called me?
What the hell? I'm afraid of nobody. I called you up because
Uh-huh.
I need a witness. Just in case that Madame Drone does not keep her words. Dark Mask, lead the way.
You sure you aren't nervous?
Nonsense, Keto. Your chief never felt nervous in her life. Not.
Just wonder if the give us turn go to the main pillar office. Alrighty. Hello. When will you be playable?
Madam, I mean, Big Drum. Viceroy. Yes, Viceroy Drum. Your chief.
Maybe you should have asked how you should address her, Tianxia Zhuang.
I heard me for saying that you like Chubby Long, so I got a nice nice bloom.
Oh, okay. You were literally bringing. Okay.
Recommended the rest of-
Mifu told me you're just a child, but I see instead someone with the dignity and bearings of a true leader.
I mean, what when she needs to, yeah. Like when push comes to shove, yeah. But I get.
That's why you're Mifu's chief. She lacks your vision and foresight.
I have you to thank for foiling the Stockade residents' attack on Wuling. I intend to provide some supplies as a token of our gratitude.
Balloon.
Supplies? If you're willing to give, then I don't see any problem taking some. But I'm here to parley about some serious.
What does parley mean again? Should I? Nah, I don't feel like looking it up.
I'm
right now.
listening.
I know you've been raising an elite force for some major.
Huh? Where'd you get this info? Is this talking about Ardashir Nephrith now?
Landbreakers messed up my plan. I'm the chief, so I'm gonna thrash them really hard. You don't even have to ask. I'm also promising to keep my people in line. No more stupid idiots are gonna cause any more trouble. So, in exchange, can you let those stupid stockaders go? I knocked some sense into them.
Are you talking about the Stockade residents who joined the Landbreakers? But didn't they just betray you in Qingbo Stockade?
I don't intend to give up on them. And I don't remember them as traitors. The people of my fam. They called me Younger Dame, Tang Tang, and Baby Girl. And they always had something for me when it came back to the stockade. Candies, toys, and little red fiends.
Swedish fish? Ew.
Can you really bury the hatred between Qingbo Stockade and Wuling?
Even if we got a ton of bad blood against Wuling, the only thing I want is the entire stockade to live together as a fam.
I accept your terms of parley, Tang Tang.
Did you just accept everything? I thought you'd just start haggling like an angry skinflint or something.
Was that skinflint?
Wuling is a lot more generous than that. We are willing to provide the stockade with both technology and supplies.
I mean, yeah, in that bloodstained letter, it did say that they tried to make amends. Granted, I guess it could have been seen at the time that they're just they're trying to appease them. But I mean, the other way is like, yeah, they genuinely want to mend the rift, right? And even before 1.1, at the end of 1.0, ZHUANG FANGYI did say she wanted to mend the rift. So.
Are you treating us as a charity case?
No. Just a gesture of my goodwill. I'm extremely happy that someone from Qingbo Stockade visited Wuling City for an amiable discussion.
But aren't you worried about me? Give Chief Tang Tang a few years and Wulingers like you would be begging my stockade for protection. When that day comes, I'll name this place as Qingbo City.
If that does happen, my job...
we do a little trolling. If you take over, yeah, I don't have to work this hard anymore.
That being said, I'm actually very curious about your views on Qingbo City. Please have a seat, Chief. The tea has been brewed.
Okay. Long Tao gave Tang Tang many ideas. You accompany her and make your way back to Qingbo Stockade.
Wrong, just kept going and going and going. Qingbo City. Stockade. My brain feels like jelly right now. I'm finished, Dark Mask. I gotta find a nice, comfy place.
Yeah.
To take a
You and Chen share the same intelligence stat. It's
Originally, will come.
Watch this!
it's not very high.
Where should we go next?
This is it, Dark Mask. I'm feeling much better already. Don't worry, I can walk myself back to my stockade. The clever people always talk like that. Sounding smart is so tiring. It feels worse than getting into a fight. I gotta think about Big Madam's every word. Is she for real? Is she out to rip me off?
I think she's being pretty genuine. ZHUANG is older, so she has a lot in mind.
She said Ling also lost plenty of people in that incident 10 years ago. Was she lying to me?
I wouldn't think she's lying. Like, in a disaster like that, like, even if it technically was their doing, if they're trying to experiment on it, then, I mean, like, surely a lot of people still would have died. She wasn't lying, I can vouch for her.
You are not trying to defend her, right?
Well, what do you think? Was she lying? Was I lying?
I can't help but keep thinking about this. So many things have changed overnight. Why? No matter how I try, I could only see a tiny part. If I look at the same thing from somewhere else, it turns into something super different. Right things start going wrong. Real stuff starts feeling fake. Even love got turned into hate.
Hey, what's Mifu doing there? You visit Enfield, you might come to Enfield. What's Ardashir doing there? In her thinking, I don't know.
I'm a chief, and that means I can't leave my stockade. This won't work.
Just a visit. It's just a visit. Even if I spend all my Tong Tong certs?
You're cheating!
It's just a visit. Whatever.
To answer your question, Tum Tum, you must embark on a long journey of learning and first-hand experiences.
Like how the power lines are just cutting into the nice scenery.
Give me the answer.
Probably not. But I mean, we have our way of doing things, so we have our own goals. Must find that answer on your own. No, Enfield will teach you how, though.
What if I didn't really feel like answering a question? I know I'm not that bright. I can spend an entire lifetime pondering and only end up answering a single question. And even if I traveled a bit, saw plenty of stuff, and earned tons of experience, I still carry the stockade in my mind.
As you should, yeah. I mean, you're trying to take care of the area. You use what you learn and try to and apply that stuff to taking care of the stockade.
But Endfield, it's definitely on my list of destinations. I'll buff my stockade with Endfield tech.
I already got a bunch of power lines around there, so...
I will rename Endfield as Chinglefield, and I'll be your chief anime. Once your chief, always your chief.
Better start learning and then work as hard.
Dark. Well, I guess I'll call you Anme. For once. See you tomorrow, Anme.
Alright, Chapter 2, Process 3, The Long Feud, mission complete. Alright, well that is it for the 1.1, the 1.1 story. I do feel like it is it's kind of a reflection of the cycle of hatred and revenge and stuff. It's not a unique story by any means. That doesn't necessarily make it inherently good or bad though. But it does, you know. I think it was fine. But again, I'm not really the best person to ask about that. So anyway, since it's almost but not even been an hour. I should figure out how to make cuprium. Cuprium parts. Cuprium gear, and apparently still level 70, I guess. So, let's see. Some of the stuff is routed really weird. Because I never actually, yeah. I need my battery stuff. Obviously. Do I have any blueprints for batteries? Did I make any blueprints for... No. I did not make any blueprints for wheeling batteries. Okay. Let's see. Which one is the one, the gearing component? Okay, I don't need this. I don't... Kriston and Shurnite components. I don't need that, so I can get rid of the gearing component for now. I'm definitely still gonna need it, but not for Shurnite components. Okay.
I've seen other Hongshan sword lancers.
Let's stop that for now. Oh yeah, I did make a blueprint for the carbon here though. First I need cuprium parts. Okay, I need... let's see. Let's view the chain. Okay, so... got cuprium ore, and then I need a refining unit to make cuprium, but then that makes sewage. Okay. I already got the Shurnite, so that's fine. Of course, I'm just gonna have to move everything around to make it more space efficient and more neat. But, let's see. Cuprium... Okay, so 1 water and 1 cuprium ore makes cuprium and sewage. Okay, so... how do I want to do this? Where... okay. Let's see. You know what, let's do... let's just... no, well... refining units... production... where is my... okay. It is kind of annoying how the water pipes, they can't overlap with the actual buildings, with the actual facilities, including these, actually, the logistics stuff. Please tell me, yeah, that's on nothing right now. Okay. I'm just gonna stick a little cuprium in here, even though it doesn't have power. Just so I can, you know, see. And then, yeah, so sewage out. And then cuprium goes into a fitting unit. Okay, and then for now, I'll just put it into a gearing unit. Fitting unit. Okay. And then gearing unit, 10 Sharonite, 10 cuprium. Okay, so that'll be even. I don't know how much this is outputting right now. 1 every 2 seconds? Oh no, I made it. It's not an even amount right now. I'll have to figure that out. Otherwise, obviously there's going to be some inefficiencies, but I guess for now I'll just try and make it work. So fitting unit, right? Is fitting unit production 1? Yeah. And then I'll just move the electric pylon down. Fitting unit into a gearing unit. So yeah, this should actually lead into that. So let's put down another gearing unit. Yeah, let's put this here actually. Oh, wait. No. Frick. Okay. So yeah, gearing unit, fitting unit. And then the sewage lines, so I need to figure out how to take care of the sewage here. Whoops. Well, that actually that doesn't really matter, but refining unit. Okay, so this makes sewage. And then I can put sewage into a reactor crucible. Is this still sewage? Wait, what? I mix sewage with liquid Sharonite, which, do I have a thing for that right now? Not in this one. I think I have that one in Junior Valley that, I'm pretty sure I have the bottles, actually. Yeah, okay. And that's, I think that's, yeah, is that Yatun or, I don't actually know if that's the right tones. Is that Yajun or Jinsao? Imagine making bottles of sewage. Okay. So, wait, but... You can make sewage into zircon effluent, into more sewage. So this reactor crucible takes liquid shearnite and sewage. What about this one? Ferium. Okay, so are the ratios of this then? These can't be 1-to-1 ratios then. Otherwise, we're just I mean, how do I put it? This seems like this could loop around in a way that I do for the planting and seeding units. So to actually make zircon effluent, what do you need? 1 sewage, 1 liquid shearnite. Wait. You might. I'll math this out later. How much available ferium do I have? Am I using all ferium? But I need zircon for standard wheeling batteries. But, okay. So let's get this, where's my reactor crucible? Do I have a reactor? This is what I needed that tech for. The thing to, not that one. This one. So I can get the bottles out from here since I don't have direct liquid shearnite production right here. Although I think I could actually, right? I could do it, but I already have the liquid shearnite, so I'm just going to bring it in from here. This one will go in here as a that one will be that, and then do I have, what is it? Was it separating unit? No, was it? Sure. It is. Speaking of which, do my stock reach. I need to do environmental monitoring as well, actually. And I also need to level up the Dreamery Valley stuff. Stonks! Holy! Hey, Lamau? This one too, 250? Dang. Okay, I am over. Okay, I should buy stuff. Let's buy a 16 million motorcycle. Alright, okay. So separating unit. How big is this? Oh, that's a little big. This is gonna be so messy. Alright, I am going to... I suppose I'll have to put it here then. Somewhere around here. No, no, please, no, stop. Oh my goodness. No. I would like it to not lead from that one, thank you. Can you actually do over? No, you can't. Okay, whatever. And then this one will... No, stop, stop! Oh my goodness. This one will be the cuprium, this one will be the Shurnite bottles. Okay? This is gonna be sewage, this is gonna be liquid Shurnite. Reactor crucible, let me look, yeah, so... I'll make zircon effluent and inner zircon effluent. And I think this thing, the only thing you can do with inner zircon effluent is put it in water treatment. Like, there's literally nothing else to do. And then, when you put it in water treatment, what does it actually do? Does it get rid of it, or does it give you water back? Because this doesn't say. It just says, oh, you put it in, and then, let me look at my water treatment. Okay, there's no outputs, so... Okay, it just gets rid of it, okay. So I can just straight up get rid of zircon effluent if I didn't want to process it even further. Or I can put it in sewage to get rid of it if I didn't want to process further, but that's a waste. Inner zircon effluent, it seems like the only way to... automate getting rid of that is, yeah, put it in a water treatment. Otherwise, I guess you could technically bottle it up and then just throw the bottles into the trash or something, throw it out of your inventory, wait for it to despawn. But okay. Let's see. I want to make sure I don't do the wrong one. So, let's see. Refining unit, and then after I... Reactor crucible. So and then I have inert and non-inert. What is there an opposite for inert? Non-inert? Because inert itself is like non-reactive. You're saying non-reactive. But okay. So okay, we mix it with Ferium powder. I'm going to need a depot bus for that. Do I have a spare depot bus? Not sure. But another reactor crucible. And Ferium powder. Do I have another depot? That's one. Okay, this is not ideal. This is definitely not ideal. I can't place down another one, can I? Yikes. Okay. For now, I'm just going to put them both in water treatment. I'm going to have to reroute this whole thing so I can have my depot serve multiple areas. Or I could have this output to another... This is... I could split the Forge of the Sky output to another reactor crucible to make another Forge of the Sky, to make more liquid Shurnite. But then I need yet another water thing. Okay, yeah, I'll have to figure out how to make this all efficient later. So for now, I'm going to be basically just really. For now, I'm just gonna have to just deal with having to basically throw away zircon effluent. Hold on. Yeah. Which kinda sucks. Unless I have something down here or something easy. Well, I got water from coming down here actually. I could split this one into another one. How do I do that actually? Ugh. Oh, yeah, I want to stash the water treatment facility. Okay, so another reactor crucible. I'm also going to need to put down another Forge of the Sky somewhere just for more Sheernite. Okay. I really wish you could mirror facilities. Because, like, this is taking item inputs from the left. But then the fluid inputs from the bottom. I want to take item inputs to the right and still take fluid input from the bottom. But you know what? Wait, did I? Am I stupid? I was... Yeah, I was. No, I'm not being stupid. Okay. Yeah. I can just split this up at the top. That's so I want this one to be that. Let's power that first, just so I can. And then I'll have to move this, but okay, yeah. Liquid Sheernite, yep. And then, that means I don't need this one, because I'm not going to be using the Sheernite bottles. Although I may still end up using that down the line just because I already have a bajillion of them. Okay. And that means... need sewage and liquid Sheernite into a reactor crucible. Sewage and liquid Sheernite make a zircon effluent. That's okay. Oops. So that'd be the sewage, okay, and then I would get zircon effluent and an inert zircon effluent. And so one of them has to go into the treatment thing. The other one, let's just get a pipe here so I can, you know, like see which one it is. Okay. And then zircon effluent. I put into another reactor crucible with ferrium. And then more sewage, which I can just stick in a water treatment facility, or I can use for like... Still, that's kind of weird. Because, like, the idea with seeding is, like... With seeding and planting. Yeah. You plant you plant a seed, and then you get more seeds from the plant. And, like, okay. Technically... we get more seeds than we initially started with because the plant grows, right? We can ignore that the plant grows from giving it nutrients and water and whatever. But here, in the case of sewage, granted, I don't remember all the numbers, even though I kind of just skimmed through them. But it seems like we're making sewage, getting a bunch of stuff out of it, like pulling a bunch of stuff out of it, and then just getting the same amount of sewage back. Like, what? Am I crazy? Which means this can technically just self-feed. Although, if I do that, then this is going to get stuck. I would have to make a separate a separate thing to process the sewage, but the sewage coming from itself. And then it would eventually... What I'm saying is, this will eventually need to result in... Does this eventually need to result in a water treatment facility for the sewage? Like...
You know, I've seen other Hongshan swordmancers.
Like with my seeding and planting units here. I don't have to throw extra seeds into like a theoretical trash can, because one seed is being used to plant more, and then the other seed, well, both seeds are being used. One seed is feeding back into the loop to plant more. The other seed is being used to grow plants that gets turned to carbon, if that makes sense. But anyway, like I said, I'll just have to figure out this later. I want to at least get this working first. So this one, yeah, that's fine. And then the reactor crucible. So I will need another reactor crucible. Oh boy. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, the way this is all laid out. Whoops. Maybe that's it. Yeah, okay. One sewage turns into one zircon effluent. But then two zircon effluents will turn back into one sewage. And then maybe that will even out into a self-feeding system, where I don't have to throw out extra sewage. Where I am not forced to have a trash can eventually for the extra sewage. Okay, but this one, do I have ferrium powder? If not, well, yeah, that's easy enough to make. I'll just have to stick in is it a shredding unit? A refining unit and then a shredding unit. Okay. Let's do that. Shredding unit. That will be this. And then zircon into a packaging unit. Dense orginium powder. Okay. I'll figure that out later. Because I don't need the batteries right now. The most important thing I need is the cuprium components. So, yeah. So let's stick this one to... Let's do that. This one... where's my power? And then the sewage is going out. Sewage is going in here. Oh, hold on. Did I miss something up? Yeah, frick. Oh. Yeah, I'm just getting rid of the... Okay. Okay, no. Get this out. Need to power that first. Here we go. Alright. And then we have zircon, and then I'll just have to loop that back around into there. But what I needed this one to be is not sheer night. Cuprium. Okay, yeah, it just gets rid of it. Yep. Okay, and then I'll have to figure out a way to... okay. Yeah. Obviously, I'm gonna have to figure out how to, how to wire this up all neatly, make all the lines and whatever line up, the amounts line up so that it's as efficient as possible, no wasted materials or anything. But yeah, I've got zircon going at least, and I've got cuprium components going, so that's nice. Okay, wait, I need to do something about this. Do I still need ferrium with some of my other things? I think I was making ferrium bottles, right? What's my regional transfer doing? Ferrium bottles. I should probably turn that to ferrium, but let's head over to my. Did Chingbo Stockade add any ferrium mines? I don't think so, right? That's a cuprium mine. Is that false agula or false angula? Okay. Well, only added 2 mineral mining deposits, and both of them are cuprium. Okay. I don't have this one. I think I saw somewhere that all of Wuling only has 1 ferrium deposit. So let's go here. And right, I was using it for the packaging stuff. Is that really needed? Wait. What am I using? What am I using? Why do I just have a random line of ferrium parts? Am I using ferrium parts for something? What am I using ferrium parts for? Yeah, it's on syringe. But okay. Well, that one's already. What's this one for? The heck? Okay, why don't I just disable this? I don't think I'm not using it anywhere else, am I? Well, if I'm not using it for anything else, if all my uses for ferrium parts are already sourced elsewhere, then this line won't move, and then I'll know I can just get rid of it. But I'll leave it at this for now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, I'll have to figure out all this later. I don't need those. Was it Pactoriga crust, Densariga crusts anymore? I got my cuprium parts going. I got zircon going to prep for making batteries. 1 minute. That's fine. Where is zircon anyway? Yeah, I got zircon going. Okay, to prep for standard Wuling batteries. Okay. Yeah. That is that is about it, I'd say. I mean, I finished the main story. It was a little bit more than I actually expected. Still an hour to go, so the story in general as a whole is about 4 hours. Okay, that's fine. And I got my factory stuff going. I'm not going to pull for Tong Tong. I already used my 5 free pulls. I'm just saving for ZHUANG FANGYI. This is not even 120, which kind of sucks. I guess, like, the whole thing about, like, 120 for guarantee and that guarantee does not carry over. It's like, it kind of, compared to the other mainstream gacha games, it kind of helps unlucky people in that they don't have to theoretically pull up to 180. Even though I don't, vast majority of people are never gonna hit hard, or don't hit hard pity, so 160 really-ish is probably the most people would do, but not having to go to 160 is nice, yeah, it incentivizes people to really, like, actually save until they have enough, until they can guarantee it. But I guess the other question is how many pulls we get. I did see some stuff about how 1.1 actually has gives a very low number of pulls, which kind of sucks. And there's technically no, is there technically a 50-50 in this system? I don't remember. No, there is no 50-50. I think it's just you are guaranteed to get the rate up unit on 120, and that's it. But before that, there's no guarantee. There's no 50-50 or guarantee system, I think. But yeah, whatever. I'm not pulling for Tong Tong or Rossi, so I should have enough for ZHUANG FANGYI when she releases. I think, and I hope she releases the next version. But yeah. Oh, it's still bugging me for the quota exchange. Might as well. So it stops bugging me. Yeah, so I think that's a good place to call it for this stream. Finished the main story, got the bulk of at least a rough setup for my factory stuff going for the new stuff. So yeah, that will be it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're lurking, thanks for lurking. If you're watching the VOD, thanks for watching the VOD. And if you dropped by and left, probably won't hear or see this unless you go over the VOD. But you know, thanks for dropping by. If you enjoyed this and or my other content, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you are on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, consider dropping a follow. I would really appreciate it. So next stream. Both Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail update next week. So, and none of them updated this week. None of the games that I stream updated this week. So, next week, if I do stream, I kind of do want to stream. It'll likely be, you know, it's going to be from the non-gacha games that I play, the stuff that doesn't have story involved. So, it'll be Hytale, Tetrio, maybe I'll try and, I kind of want to try and get my rank back on stream. So Hytale, Hytale would also be on my other channel. Links in the description. I need to update my auto preset thing to say my Hytale channel instead of Minecraft, since I repurposed it into a Hytale channel now. But it'll either be Hytale, Tetrio, or Smash Bros. And that will, I don't know if I'll stream on Sunday this time. But probably Monday and or a Wednesday. And then the week after. The week after, I think it's better I stream Honkai. I do the Honkai story before I do the Zenless Zone Zero story, just because the Honkai update, this Honkai 4.1 is going to be 4 weeks long instead of 6 to get back on its regular schedule, since 3.8 was 8 weeks long. Yeah, so I'll have less time to finish all that stuff. But yeah, As for videos, I have some. I need to record pulls for a Scoffier, even though she doesn't really interest me. I just kind of want to get her for my Skirk team. And I recorded my pulls for Flynn's, but by that time it was basically only a day left until Scoffier, so I'm gonna put those two in one video. I need to figure out some of the Honkai endgame clears. Did I record a reaction video for anything recently that I need to put out? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'll just have to look through my recordings and see. But yeah, so that's it for my anticipated stream schedule, my anticipated videos. Yeah. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.